Welcome in the syllabus observation session. Today we are to observe the syllabus of matriculation belonging to CBSE. Let us participate in it positively. English language and literature code number 184 class 10 session 2022 to 23 section wise weightage. Section A involves reading skills of 40 periods. Section B involves writing skills with grammar 40 periods. Section C involves literature, textbooks and supplementary reading text of 50 periods. Now come to know elaborately about section A. Reading skills. Reading comprehension through unseen passage. First, discursive passage of 400 to 450 words. Second, case-based passage with visual input, statistical data, chart, etc. of 200 to 250 words. First involves 20 marks and second involves 10 marks. Now come to total length of two passages to be 600 to 700 words. It involves 10 marks. Multiple choice questions, that is MCQ, objective type questions will be asked to assess interference, analysis, interpretation, evaluation and vocabulary. Now come to section B, grammar. In grammar you have to study tenses, modals, subject, verb, concord, reported speech, commands and requests, statements, questions and determiners. It involves 10 marks. Now you need to know more about your syllabus. That is, the courses at the secondary level seek to cement high professional grasp of grammatical items and levels of accuracy. Accurate use of spelling, punctuation and grammar in context will be assessed through gap filling, editing, transformation exercises. 10 out of 12 questions will have to be attempted. Fourth, creative writing skills of 10 marks. This section will have short as well as long writing tasks including compositions. Formal letter based on a given situation in 100 to 120 words. 1 out of 2 questions is to be answered. It is of 5 marks. Then writing an analytical paragraph in 100 to 120 words on a given map or chart or graph or cues. 1 out of 2 questions is to be answered. It is of 5 marks. Now section C, reference to the context. 1 extract out of 2 from drama or prose. 1 extract out of 2 from poetry. That is 5 plus 5 is equal to 10 marks. Multiple choice questions or objective type questions will be asked to assess inference, analysis, interpretation, evaluation and vocabulary. 6. Short and very long answer questions. 4 out of 5 short answer type questions to be answered in 40 to 50 words from the book First Flight. That is of 4 into 3 is equal to 12 marks. Second, 2 out of 3 short answer type questions to be answered in 40 to 50 words each from footprints without feet. that is 2 into 3 is equal to 6 marks. Third, 1 out of 2 long answer type questions from first flight to be answered in about 100 to 120 words is to assess creativity, imagination, and extrapolation beyond the text and across the text. This can be a passage based question taken from a situation or plot from the text. And fourth one is 1 out of 2 long answer type questions from footprints without feet on theme or plot involving interpretation, extrapolation beyond the text, and inference or character sketch to be answered in about 100 to 120 words. This is very important question for scoring good marks. That is a character sketch of given personality belonging to your lesson. Now come to prescribed books. Which books have been prescribed for you all? Published by NCERT, New Delhi. First book is First Flight. Its prose section involves Letter to God, A Letter to God. Second, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. Third chapter is Two Stories About Flying. And fourth chapter is From the Diary of Anne Frank. And fifth chapter is Glimpses of India. Sixth chapter, Nashville, the Otter. And seventh chapter is Madam Rides the Bus. Eighth chapter is the Sermon at Benares. And ninth chapter is the Proposal, that is a play. Now come to poem section. It involves first poem Dust of Snow, second Fire and Ice, third A Tiger in the Zoo, fourth How to Tell Wild Animals, and fifth The Ball poem, sixth Amanda, seventh The Trees, eighth Fog, ninth The Tale of Custard the Dragon, and tenth is for Annie Gregory. Now come to Footprints Without Feet. This is your next book. It involves A Triumph of Surgery, The Thief's Story, The Midnight Visitor, A Question of Trust, Footprints Without Feet, The Making of a Scientist, The Necklace, Bholi, The Book That Saved the Earth. And third one is Words and Expressions. Second, Workbook for Class 10, Unit 1 to 4, Unit 7 to 11. As you know, this is a complete syllabus for matriculation, and you have to face two examination, namely term first and term second, so you can separate it as per the instruction of your class teacher. Second, reduce teacher taking time and keep it to the minimum. Take up questions for discussions to encourage pupils to participate and to marshal their ideas and express and defend their views, and follow the speaking and listening activities given in the NCERT books. Now come for internal assessment. Listening and speaking competencies involves 30 periods. Assessment of listening and speaking skills will be for 5 marks. It is recommended that listening and speaking skills should be regularly practiced. Art integrated projects based on activities like role play, skit, dramatization, etc. must be used. Please refer to the circular number this dated 14th May 2020 at the hypertext this for your web inquiry. Finally, we come to conclude about marks as under section reading comprehension. Competencies involves conceptual understanding, decoding, analyzing, inferring, interpreting, and vocabulary of total 20 marks. Writing skill and grammar. mm, its competencies involve creative expression of an opinion, reasoning, justifying, illustrating, appropriacy of style and tone, using appropriate format and fluency, applying conventions, using integrated structures with accuracy and fluency. It involves 20 marks. Language through literature. In competencies, it involves recalling, reasoning, appreciating, applying literary conventions, illustrating and justifying, etc. Extract relevant information, identifying the central theme and sub-theme, understanding the writer's messages, and writing fluently. It involves 40 marks. Total marks is 80. This is all about your 80 marks. Must note it down and study accordingly.